As the first rays of dawn kiss the surface of the water, a small wooden boat gently rocked in the midst of a slow-moving river. The traveller sat quietly at the helm, their hands resting on a simple oar. The river shimmered like liquid gold in the early morning light, framed by lush, rolling hills blanketed in a sea of wild flowers. Soft petals drifted from the nearby banks, carried by a playful breeze, before settling gracefully upon the river's surface. The traveller exhaled a soft sigh, letting the quiet enchantment of the moment seep into their being. The river, broad and serene, seemed to hum with a gentle rhythm, as if it held ancient secrets whispered through time. Ahead, a soft mist clung to the water's edges, hiding the wonders of the journey yet to unfold. The boat drifted effortlessly along the current, and soon the traveller passed their first marvel, a tiny village nestled along the river bank. The houses were painted in pastel hues, their curved rooftops adorned with hanging lanterns that swayed gently in the breeze. Villagers gathered by the water's edge, their laughter mingling with the soothing lapping of the river. Children waved wooden dragonfly toys in the air, their faces alight with joy. A fisherman perched in the bow of his skiff raised a hand in greeting. The traveller waved back, their heart warmed by the simple charm of the scene. Further downstream, the river widened as the trees grew taller and denser, their twisting branches forming a natural canopy above. It was here that the traveller spotted a cluster of river spirits, tiny translucent beings that sparkled like the surface of the moon. They floated above the water's edge, their laughter like the tinkling of wind chimes. Curious, one of the spirits fluttered closer to the boat, tilting its head as if to inspect the traveller. With a twinkle in its eyes, it playfully spun in a circle before departing back to its companions. The traveller couldn't help but smile, feeling as if they had stumbled into a hidden world of wonder. The journey continued, and the river curved into a quiet cove where great ancient trees rose like pillars of an emerald cathedral. In the center of this grove stood a small temple perched upon a rocky islet. Ivy crept along its stone walls, and the gentle sound of chimes echoed through the stillness. The traveller paused here, closing their eyes to let the serene energy of the place settle over them. It was as though the temple itself held the very essence of peace, its presence a gentle reminder of the harmony between nature and spirit. As the boat drifted once more into open waters, the traveller encountered a floating market. Vibrant stalls were housed in small wooden boats, their canopies a patchwork of colourful fabric. Merchants called out cheerfully, offering wares like jars of golden honey, bundles of freshly gathered herbs, and strings of delicate glass beads that caught the sunlight in mesmerizing hues. The air was filled with the aroma of baked bread and spices, making the traveller's stomach rumble. They exchanged a small trinket for a piece of warm pastry, the buttery sweetness melting on their tongue as the boat glided onward. As dusk began to fall, painting the skies in hues of lavender and gold, the traveller reached the edge of the river. The water here was as smooth as polished glass, mirroring the sky above. On the far shore, a quaint cottage stood, its windows glowing softly in the evening light. A lone lantern hung by the door, swaying gently in the breeze, as if beckoning the traveller home. The traveller stepped onto the shore and lingered for a moment, taking one last look at the river that had cradled them on their journey. The air was cool and still, filled with the quiet magic of twilight. They held a profound sense of peace, knowing that this journey, this river, would remain with them always, a gentle reminder of life's beauty, unfolding slowly, one moment at a time. And so, with a heart full of tranquility, the traveller turned and walked toward the glowing cottage, their steps light and unhurried, ready to embrace the dreams waiting for them.